my dear Leos. This is a reading about what the person most on your mind would want to happen between you two with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. Today I'm reading in the order of the signs that showed most support to my channel in February by liking, commenting, subscribing, becoming members and watching the ads, helping me to free up time to put content on my channel. If it was not for your support, there would simply be no channel. So thank you so much, Leo, for all your support. And this reading will be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. And for Leo, this will be a reading about what the person most on your mind would want to happen between you two. It can often be a conflict between head and heart, and this will be revealed here together with the most likely action they will take when it comes to you and your relationship. I will also reveal what they would tell you if they dared to tell the truth with the brutally honest oracle cards. For a cross-watcher, this reading will most likely be about where the Leo person's thoughts and feelings are at. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. And I usually read for the empath side of the story. Also remember that the other person holds your shadow that you mirror out to the world so you can be able to see it. In the end, you need to use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this general reading for you. And I will use the THELEMA Tarot with Renata Lesher. It's a Luis Garabia production for the tarot part, and for the oracle cards part I will use my own set of brutally honest oracle cards. If you want your own set, you can follow the link in the description box. Okay, so when I open your deck here, I see the Magician together with the Hermit. So you're dealing with a tricky person here. It's someone that's like almost too clever for their own good. It's a person that wants to kind of win in this game of life, and they're very careful with the action that they are doing. So it almost becomes a little bit rigid, controlling, stale. I'm almost getting the sense of a ghost here, okay? So I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have a Temperance card together with a Hermit. So it seems like you're very attracted to this ghost character. The Temperance card, it shows that this person holds a key to your shadow. Whatever irritates you with this person will probably be the thing that you need to develop more. And it might be that embracing, for example, loneliness, or embracing individuality, or embracing not getting your dreams fulfilled and keeping you out of the game because it's too dangerous, and other things that's not very much Leo. This is Virgo, Sagittarius energy. We also have Mercury communication with the Magician. So I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world. And here we see the Strength together with the Hermit. So again, I'm getting the sense of embracing your loneliness, embracing the ability to be like a monk or a nun sitting in a room with no ornaments and being able to be comfortable in your own skin. Okay. So 6 elements. And here we have the 8 of Cups with this Hermit. So we saw the 8 Strength and now the 8 of Cups. It's almost like you're giving up on someone that was never yours for the taking, or they were never really available to you. And maybe now you finally give up on this person, or you have given up on this person, and being ready to walk away and embracing that the dream couldn't come true, or this person weren't available, like in their mind they weren't available. This person is like a ghost a little bit, or at least when it comes to you and your relationship. It might be their whole personality. That's what I sensed, but of course I'm reading about what they would want to happen between you two. So this can be the energy that they show in your relationship. Okay, so I'm just going to tune in to you and the person most on your mind and what they would want to happen between you two. Okay. So first we will look at the most likely action that they will take there. And this is what they would want to happen between you two there. And this is the past, how this person look at your past. And we have the Magician here again. I think this person was a beginner in some sort, but wanted to act like a master, like they have everything under control. They didn't want to be exposed with not knowing or not being skilled or not being fully equipped, maybe when it comes to love here. So even if this person was very maybe vulnerable and a little bit, I'm new to this, or I don't know how to do this, they still wanted to act like they had everything under control. So I'm actually hearing a song here for you. It's a few years old. It's Sam Smith, Too Good at Goodbyes. It's a person that kind of sings that you think I'm a beginner at this, or you think I'm new to this, or something like that. And that was the part I heard. So yes, definitely, because even if this person isn't new to love relationship or to being in relationship with other people, this can be for relatives, family, friends as well. This person still is very much a beginner because they need this much control. A more evolved soul wouldn't need this much control. They can throw themselves off the cliff and let's see what happens, because they can take whatever happens. But this person needs control because they can't take whatever happens. They are stale. It's like they are ghosts. They are living in the past. They don't want to step into the future. They are scared of the future. The future is uncontrollable, so they stay with what they know and they don't move forward into the unknown. Okay. And this is what they would want to happen between you two. And we have the Emperor here with the Five of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. So they still would want a relationship with you, and maybe a forever relationship even. But due to the fact that they are too vulnerable, they can't take whatever happens. It's like it stays still on the first step, or it always returns to the first step. Everything else kind of throws this person into chaos a little bit emotionally. This reminds me of a dream where I got the answer to the question why we couldn't live forever. And I had a lot of children coming to my balcony, and they were like ghosts from different planets where people didn't live, like they weren't children, then kind of grown up and then elderly and then they died. They just were in one shape, so they were like ghosts. And this is a little bit what I'm seeing for this person. Even if they are kind of an old soul, they have a hiccup here. It's something, they're probably very scared of their own emotions. They're very scared of feeling pain or hurt or neglect or being disappointed. Being disappointed or abandoned can be the worst thing ever for this person. So they kind of postpone everything in their life, and they are trying to see things from an above perspective all the time to figure out what is going to happen. But it's still like they're not going anywhere. Hierophant, Emperor. So if it might be that they still are yours, even if they're not yours. They are nobody's, but more yours than someone else's. Okay, and here we have their most likely action. 10 of Cups, and with the Hermit, the Moon, 6 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. It's very every other card. Like they feel this connection with you, but they don't dare to move forward. They postpone. Maybe they're kind of watching you from afar, what you are doing, and thinking, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I, forever and ever. And here we have a 6 of Cups, so they're definitely longing for reconciliation, but they're also super scared. What if you would say no, or what if you wouldn't, embrace them with open arms, or but the 10 of Cups, it says that they are kind of yours, but still nobody's, because they don't engage. They have all the right feelings, but they don't want to act upon them. Okay, so this is how this person's viewing the past. And we have the Queen of Wands here, together with the 7 of Wands. So it seems like Leo has put a halt to this relationship in some way. This person wanted to be in control, but probably you thought that the relationship became either boring, or it didn't go anywhere, or you planted a lot of seeds and no one came into fruition. So you thought this is a waste of time and it's better to not re-invite this energy into my life. So it seems like you have matched their own energy. They wanted to have control. Now here it seems like you took control over the situation. This is what they are telling me about your past here. And then we have the Empress. So it says that they still loved you, okay? They still took this relationship and you very seriously. So even if they acted this on and off, hot and cold, it was because their own vulnerability, or their own fear of the unknown, and this need to be in control. So it was never about not loving you or wanting to be with you. And here we have the 10 of Wands together with 3 of Cups. I'm seeing like they're trying to fight their way back to you, but they're doing it very privately, and kind of it's like they're dreaming of you here while they're struggling with their life. But I'm also thinking they have been trying to struggle to maybe replace you, the Empress, and replace the Empress with another date or someone, another friend, or if we can't spend the time with this person, we try to spend time with some other person. But this has been a big struggle. I don't think they were comfortable in this situation. It probably felt alien for them. And if they were stale with you and blocked, they were even more blocked in this dating situation. So I'm feeling I almost want to cry with the 10 of Wands here. This is so tough for me as this person most on your mind. I'm feeling this is a heavy burden. I wish things would come a little bit easier, that I didn't have to fight for it so much. They probably want you to run after them and not block them out. If you could do more of the work, showing availability, wanting them, chasing them, they could relax and they could feel more in control. I'm not saying that this is the advice. I'm saying this is what they would want, because we are trying to answer the question, what do they want to happen between you two? So I think this little child here wants their mommy, okay? Or their daddy. It can be like that as well. So this person wants you to be the bigger person, not to alienate yourself from them and shutting them out, but maybe rather, being this unconditional, forgiving love that's always there, no matter what their problems, maybe with their identity, or they have problems with being maybe brave and embracing the unknown here, and they would want you to be the beacon of support. So whatever happens, but you decided to not be that because it didn't go anywhere. So now they have to struggle. I feel very lonely here in a world where there's a lot of possibilities, but they are even more alien to them, or these possibilities, than what they were to you and the possibilities that they had together with you. Okay, so this is what they would want to happen between you two. And we have the Queen of Cups. So they would want you to be less, in your self-respect and full of this, okay, if you don't give me if you are not fair in the relationship, there will be no relationship. They want this unconditional love, that you can be empathic with them and see their pain-stricken inner child and do most of the emotional work for them so they don't have to. They want you to love them deeply. Okay. And Knight of Wands, so they can come and act like they want a certain role, maybe being kind of the player, the one in control, the one that says if you can have them or not going to have them, and they can maybe give you the impression, or even dating other people, giving you the impression that they are dating other people or actually dating other people, but you should always be the safe harbor which they could return to. And this is going to make them feel celebrated and wanted and needed, and they would feel more safe. It wouldn't give much to you, except for heartbreak. So expect heartbreak. But and here we can see you have said, no, thank you. I don't want this inconsistency. Like a person coming with fire and being all charming and then disappearing as fast again. The Knight of Wands is a little bit like a bumblebee. To this flower and to that flower. So this is the role that they would want to play, and they want to be very celebrated, and like you putting out the red carpet for them and making it easy for them to go and come as they please. And here we have the 8 of Swords, so you refuse to do this. We saw the 8 of Cups and the 8 Strength card, so it kind of summarized also the 7 of Wands here with the Queen of Wands. So this is not happening, and you are not giving this to them, which they want. So they're living here again as this ghost, and they feel there's no solution to the problem because they don't have any like courage on their own. This is connected to the 8 Strength card, being a grown-up, being adult, being brave, being heroic. They don't have much of that, so they are stuck here, probably waiting for you to come back with love here. And then we have the Sun card. It's 19, 1 plus 9, 10. So there's a lot of love also towards you that they need to suppress and act like they don't feel this way, at least in front of you or in front of their friends and their other loved ones or family. They need to act like they don't care, you are not important. But with the Sun card, they still feel, even though they try to oppress it and maybe find someone new, they still feel like you are soulmates, and that it's only together, that you are the light in their life, and you are the one that makes them happy. So that's a realization that they make here, sitting here being the ghost, that they were alive when they were with you. And then we have the 4 of Cups, so still not doing anything about it. 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups, just dreaming of the times you have spent together and how nice it was when you still loved them and when you still accepted them or still let them be this little bit of hermit crab, and staying the hermit crab. So I'm not seeing like real changes here. So I will see if we can get a little bit more what they would want to happen, because they would want back the old situation, but what's going on here with the Sun? So what do they want to happen? How can I ever pay you back? I want to aim for something better for myself. Well, it's right up the alley with this person, I feel. How can I ever pay you back? So it's almost like you gave them something that made them grow into like a better person. I don't see any improvement, but they feel like that. But they still want something better, and like than you or your relationship or the possibilities with you and your relationship. They're still not moving on from your relationship, but for some reason they are putting it in the shelf of impossible projects. And why this is, I'm feeling like a very uncomfortable energy. it's like they want to be gracious and say that, oh, you were so great for them, you gave them so much, but they still want something better. You see, it's almost like gaslighting you or trying to screw with your head a little bit to give you this gratitude, and in the same breath saying that you are not good enough for them. And I'm thinking this is their whole approach. This is how they control their environment, that they give them like this gratitude and this sense of I'm so it's very fun to be with you, it's making me happy, I'm drawn to be with you, or this what we're having is giving me so much, but I still want something better for myself. So it's like they're never really yours. It's like they're slipping through your fingers. They want to kind of blind you with this maybe gratitude or this sense of belonging, and in the same time they don't want you to get the grip. They actually always search for something better, something else for themselves. So this person looks like a bit shy, but in the same time they are very full of themselves, like they are worthy of only the best, and they haven't seen life presenting the best to them just yet. So they're still waiting for the best to come to them, and it needs to be perfect. It needs to be like in this fairy tale dream. So I don't think this person is very good in handling the reality. I think they're very grateful for the love that you have given them, and that you gave them a possibility to feel more secure, but you're still not living up to their little bit narcissistic or grandiose expectation of life, that they are so special, they should have everything served, and they're waiting for this serving to come, and things that comes, it's not good enough. It's never good enough for this person. Even these people that they have tried to date, no one was good enough. Any place they live in is not good enough. Any job they have is not good enough. Any dates they have is not good enough. Any experience they have is not good enough. So they're waiting for something to come and blow them away, and they are very in this mindset of never being blown away by anything, because they don't want to be disappointed as well. So it's a very strange energy here, with this person not wanting to be alive, and it's almost like they want to be persuaded by the divine to live. Okay, so this is the thing they want to show to you. I played you. It was a hit and run. We might be soulmates, but I'm never going to admit to that, because it's still not good enough. Nothing in my life is good enough. I'm always going to search for something better for myself. Something better needs to come along. I can understand a little bit of this. When I was 16, I had my first real boyfriend, like that I was together with for many years, and he was really sweet, really good looking, like a perfect kid in every way. But I still thought, like, but where's my supermodel? Okay, and he was close to being perfect in every sense, and still he was blonde and maybe a little bit too giddy, a little bit too dorky, and I wanted like a dark stranger with this cool look. And so I can recognize this from when I was 16. It was just like a thought that ran through my head one or two times, but I still remember it so clearly, because it kind of... I was so grateful for the person I was with, and I loved this person to the moon and back, and still do. And but still, I kind of expected life to give me something that would prove like that was dignified of myself, or my own grandiose view of myself, which were not that grandiose. It was... on one side, I was feeling very unloved, and on the other side, I thought that God would repay me for how lonely I had felt or how excluded I have felt with some kind of reward. So I'm thinking this is what's going on for this person too, that they're waiting for God to show them that, no, you were never abandoned. Here I'm spraying riches and fame and beautiful things all over your life. And I was quickly taken out of my my illusions, but I think this person still lives there. Okay, so they are like 15, 16 years old, maybe maximum. Maybe they are just 3 years old. It's when this little bit narcissistic trait is being created in a person. I can tie my own shoes. I'm my own person. And here we have what will the most likely action that they will take, and we have a Six of Swords. Six of Swords is connected to the Lovers, but if this person can't have it in the way they want things with you, they want to move on. If they can't be this hit and run, coming, going, keeping you hanging, playing with your heart, it's no fun. So they don't want to, they will search for this, aiming for this something better for themselves. And then we have a Six of Wands, and this is the thing, they want to be celebrated. And here I think they have a thorn like inside their chest that you have placed there with rejecting them. And this is something that they can't just take. Their ego can't take this, that you at some point rejected them. They will never be able to forgive you for this. They wanted you to be there unconditionally while they were coming, going, not being really consistent. And this was, a big no-no that you did like this, because it didn't really celebrate their ego. They have built their own fragile self on this ego, that they are worth something better. And if you told them that you're not worthy to come into my house or my life because you haven't behaved in the way that I need you to behave, or supported me in the way I needed to be supported with emotions or love or whatever it was. So that's really like a blow to their ego, and it hit them right in the chest is what I'm feeling. So now they're kind of licking their wound and trying to overcome this love. Both these are connected to the Lover's card, but it's how the masculine energy deals with love. They want, in its more pure form, it wants to be celebrated and look how strong I am, look how fast I am. I'm like God, and you is very attracted to me, and you need me. And since you didn't, they want to be celebrated elsewhere is what I'm feeling here. But the love hasn't gone anywhere. Where 6-6 is connected to the Lover's card, so they still love you in their strange way. And here we have the Hangman, so they're not able to get anything, this better for themselves. So this is 3, Empress, 12, Hangman, 1 + 2, 3. So they're stuck here in their, it's a trap of their own making. This ego of theirs, it's a survival skill trying to protect them from something that have happened, that have made them feel alienated or traumatized or not good enough. So they want proof that they are good enough, and they want constant proof over and over and over again. So they need you to kind of crawl in the dirt for them and prove to them over and over again that no matter what they do, you love them to bits and pieces. And this usually don't happen. Okay, it can happen for a little while, but then it will stop happening. People will get tired of this behavior, and this person will be just seen as, this was a peculiar friend I had that was always taking me for granted, or this was a strange lover I had that never could, take the next step in the relationship. This was the peculiar relative I had that was always too busy to come and visit. So I think people in general will get a little bit tired with this energy. Five of Swords. So they will feel even more alienated, even more bitter. It will be even more dark on their horizon. Okay. And then we have a Five of Pentacles. So I don't think this game that they are playing will work out particularly good for this person. It's not going to come these rewards. It's rather divine wants them to find self-love, that they don't need praises and glory from other people in their surrounding. They just need to find in their heart, where do I feel like I'm happy and I belong, and work on these kind of situations instead of like, oh, I feel happy here, but I'm going to alienate myself from this situation because I need these people to run after me and chase me. So I can really trust my emotions. It's not an easy read to give you advices with. I have mother issues. Okay, so I think this person have had problems with learning what love really is. Maybe they had a mother that either overwhelmed them, hoovered them, or asked too much of them, or put pressure onto them, or ignored them, or didn't really see them. Something has happened. It doesn't have to be a mother, it can be a father as well, but the way that they learned love from this person was entangled with a lot of inconsistencies, is what I'm feeling. So the person can have said, I love you to death, but if you don't do this and this and this and that, I will be super disappointed with you. So it's like a very conditioned love, what I'm feeling here. And this have made this person into this little bit immature character, and that's why they can't come close to a partner, and they need to act like this player kind of person, because they don't want to feel like that again. So they feel like they are feeding themselves to a snake whenever they are in a relationship. So they don't trust you at all. So that's also a part why they need to tell themselves that we are a bad match and you are not good enough for them. So underneath the surface, this is what they feel. I need you in my life. I will never stop loving you. Eventually they will maybe recognize this and might reach out and tell you this. But I feel this person is so stuck that it might take forever. So I will ask the romance angels here, what will happen with this relationship? Should you put any more hopes here, or what should you do? Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So it seems like you have some kind of karma or some kind of soul contract with this person. It might be that you have been their parent in a previous lifetime. Maybe you didn't do a good job, okay? So this is the payback time. Healing family issues, yes. You have your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And then we have calling in your soulmate. So this might be a karmic relationship, a situation where you, for example, have let's say that you were a crappy mother to this person in another life. It might even not have been that you were crappy. It can have been something else. War came, imprisonment happened, or some authority put certain regulations that made you not being able to take care of your child. And this person got very traumatized. And now it's time to heal these family issues. So for those of you that feels up for it, you can still offer love to this person and hope that they at some point will start to relax and feel loved and be able to embrace you and include you in their life. But you can also start with calling in your soulmate. So on a 5D level, through meditations, you can, for example, listen to a meditation video on YouTube, or calling in my soulmate, calling in my twin flame, or whatever it is that you feel up for, and see what will happen. This can be very powerful. So maybe this person isn't the best choice for like a marriage or something else, because there's a difference. It's not much, because here the person comes as the emperor, but here they comes as a knight of wands, and you come like a queen and the empress here. This shows though that you have a soul connection and that this relationship is important, but I don't feel that you will experience a lot of love from this person. So I'm feeling you will get part of this echoing ghost environment. And that's not what I wish for your love life. But maybe you're sent here to pay off this karmic debt, or to show the person that you're back from the war, the death, the prison, the whatever happened, and that even if time has ripped you apart, it's taking you back together again, so this person can heal. But on another level, I think this person needs to heal themselves. They need to realize, no one will baby you the rest of your life, so you will have to grow up and be grateful for the things you have, and not waste your life with waiting for something that will never happen. Okay, so this is what the soul wants to tell you. Playfulness, laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. So they kind of ask you to continue being able to continue playing the game of the player, of this not being serious, of them not having any responsibility, or things not becoming too gruesome or too it's like this ghost environment that they're already living in is very serious. Okay, so with you, they want to have play, laughter, fun. They want to be lifted up from the prison of their own making, and they think that this might be the road to healing. So if you just don't ask anything of them, if you just don't have any demands of them, or not come hoovering them or burdening them, they might be able to start to live again. Okay, soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So I think this person says, I am your soulmate, but at this point, I'm feeling cast out from everyone in my life. And I also feel like I'm cast out from you here way in the past. So I'm like this a little bit orphan child that needs saving. And I'm feeling very nauseated saying this, and I don't wish you to follow this person's guidance or advice. And remember that this is what they wish. And you have other things that you wish, and your wish probably hasn't come true with this person, most definitely. So should they really be able to have their dream come true and be pampered and pampered and pampered? Is this what is going to make them grow? We'll see what the divine will say about this. Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. So they just want to say that this person loves you more than what they want to say. On the surface, it's like very superficial relationship. But underneath the surface, they are basically at your feet. But they want you to play this game of this not being the truth. So that's kind of what I'm seeing. Also, I don't know what you should do with this, but I think you need to ask yourself, you need to go into meditation and stay there. And maybe also, if there comes a new chance in your life, for God's sake, take it. Don't stick around and waste your life in Ghostland. It's not good for anyone. But if you're forced to stay here, if you are not able to move on from this person, I guess religious factors are at play, and this old karma story needs to heal. Okay. So, my dear Leos, I would urge you to watch the reading Their True Thoughts and Feelings for your sign in the True Thoughts and Feelings playlist. That will probably reveal more, or maybe another person that you would want to know about. So, thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful. If you like my content and want to see more videos like this on how to heal yourself and make yourself ready for that true romantic partner of yours, or if you just want to work on spiritual growth, remember to subscribe and hit the bell notification to get a heads up when a new video is ready and waiting for you. If you subscribe, you can also become a member to my channel and get access to my premium content videos, readings for the membership collective, all my tarot reading ad-free ahead of time for my extended members, and personal readings for the full members. Click the join button or follow the link in the description box to learn more. And for my regular viewers, not much have changed except you get more videos from me, and the old type of videos arrives a few days earlier than they did before. They are now being posted Thursday to Sunday instead of Tuesday to Friday the following week. And to not miss out on any other content, you can visit my channel. There's a lot of different playlists there with your favorite videos. And if you click the arrow to see more, you will only see the last 12 videos from that playlist. Rather click the headline to see all the videos that the playlist contains. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I'm truly grateful for my wonderful, loving, and supporting viewers. Until next time, take really good care, and bye-bye.